Hey everybody, welcome back. Here we are going back into tutorial number 15, Blast from the Past of Christmas Past with Pat McGrath, the Celestial Nirvana. Number 15, we're getting crazy. But the last one I'll put here, beautiful, love the purple tone in it with the Fabulosity and the Eternal Amor. Oh my word. But today I kind of want to do something a little bit more simple, maybe focus on Starlit Seduction, maybe, possibly, because I really have not given that a chance, but we shall see. Let me go and prep my eyes with the Pro Filter Eyeshadow Primer by Fenty Beauty. We'll get into this tutorial. Eyes are prepped with the Pro Filter Eyeshadow Primer by Fenty Beauty. So we're going to actually just fully start on with Starlit Copper and put that all over the lid. Ooh. Oh. This reminds me of the copper from, I think it is from Divine Rose 2. Oh my god, this is beautiful. But yes, this is how we're gonna start off. And with a floofy brush, we are just gonna go ahead and blend out the edges. Dive back into that copper, Starlit Copper, and just buff out the edges for sure. I know I was gonna do more of a warm look for the next couple tutorials, but I know for a fact that no matter what I do within here, it's gonna be looking the same no matter what. And that is why I am not a big fan of warm typically, because it just always comes out looking the same no matter how much you do, unless you add black or browns or purples. That eggplant extreme aubergine from Bronze Seduction, that will go good with this actually. Oh, do I even have a dark eggplant? I don't know, but we're gonna go to blend this out and we will continue. Now that that's buffed out on the edges, bringing it out just a smidge. Ooh, I think I need a little bit more on this side. Buffed out. Ooh, Starlit Copper is actually a vibe. Going into Golden Angelica, and we're gonna go ahead and just brow bone highlight, y'all, because this is also a color. This one is going to be very simple, very easy, very debutante. But we're gonna put that there and blend it into the crease, or not the crease, but into the brow bone, just so you have that flow. Yeah. Golden Angelica is probably my new favorite brow. Maybe I should use it for a highlighter in this look. And that is where we are at. So it is a toss-up between Nocturnal Navy and Nightfall, but since we did the Nightfall in the last one with the pink, we're gonna do Nocturnal Navy, going into a fluffy brush and just begin to floof it out. And into the crease. Ooh. Because I know I also did Nocturnal Navy with the, I forgot what tutorial it was, but it gave it such a beautiful depth. Because I know Nocturnal or Nightfall will go very well with this as well, but I just want it to be different. And I know this plays well with the warms. Oof, that is so, look at that. Oh, Pat McGrath. I think they just need to bring back their idols again. Revamp of the idols. Chroma Lux as well. Oh my word, this is gorge. All right, let me go ahead and blend this out to where I want it to be, and we will continue. And I think this is actually basically it, and I'm just gonna go and do the rest of my face. Yeah, I think this is it, to be quite honest. I may line it. Should I line it? Yeah, we shall see. You guys will see where we are at in a moment. This is where we are at. I love this look. And I adore this look. But tutorial 50, look at that. Ooh. Ooh, she's got that cat wing going. I like this. Very simple, very easy. Nocturnal navy with the warms. Chef's kiss, to be quite honest. I already know Nightfall will work very, very well with these, but I want to see how well that navy will work with it. Tutorial 15, y'all. Very simple, very easy. I could go in with a liquid liner, black, something like that, to really make it more depth. But if you are somebody who does not like black liquid liner or cream liner or whatever, just use the eyeshadow. Especially if you think black is too harsh, this and that you would rather use a brown, but you don't like to use brown because you really can't see it and it really doesn't show up, so you don't know what to do. Use the liner. It's fine. You don't need to put black with everything because yes, black, from a makeup artist standpoint of view, it's essential to have in your kit. Black and brown, and I'd say like a deep, dark black blue as well. Purples are kind of hard to come by and to create, but for the most part. Tutorial 15, 15 days of Christmas. Well, Christmas is in 10 days. And this is literally towards the end of August is when I'm filming this. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. But for the rest of my face, I will continue to use the Charlotte Tilbury. Where's my precious light? I need that preciousness of the light. For complexion. And still using the for my color correcting and Charlotte Tilbury. But yes, 15 tutorials. I was quite confident that I was gonna get bored with this like 6 tutorials ago, maybe. But after tutorial 10, blew it right out of the water. Because the creativity you could get with this, I think tutorial number 13 was very, very tamed. But that also goes to show that not only can you do a very extreme avant-garde look with this, editorial, runway, but you could also just keep it very whisper, hints of color here and there. So let me go and do the rest of my face and you will see the final look in a moment. Here we are, tutorial 15, the final look. Loving this. Very warm. It's December 15th, so let's bring some warmth. Tutorial 15, y'all. 10 more. Christmas right around the corner. Now, the product breakdown. Primer is the Milk Makeup Luminous Blur Stick. Under eye corrector is Guerlain's Precious Light in 002. Setting powder under Guerlain Meteorites and medium. Concealer, I didn't do the Vanish this time because I forgot and I was already having my concealer on. I was like, screw it, let's just keep going. 8.5 medium. Foundation. I always forget what it, Beautiful Radiant, Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation in 8 warm. I am loving this foundation more and more, but it is See, it's like yellow, but then my face is a lot lighter than my chest, my neck, and my shoulder. My shoulder. But I still love it. I love the luminosity it gives, like a well hydrated, balanced skincare routine has taken place. But yeah, no highlighter still. Airbrush Flawless Bronzer on 310. Blush, the Divine Blush Duo, Divine Blush Duo and Divine Rose 2 is what I have on. Of course, you can really amp it up, but I want the focus to be on the eyes, so that is what we have on. Brows are still Benefit. Lips is Opulus Gloss. Impale Fire Nectar. Setting spray is Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Under eye, I mean over the T-zone and a little bit under the eye is actually the Airbrush Flawless Setting Powder. And 2, I'm really happy that I hit pan on something for once, because I want the full size. I don't know, I'm torn, because I also want the light reflecting setting powder by NARS, as well as the new Sublime setting powders for the under eye by Pat McGrath. I mean, there's just so many things I need and want that I don't need and still want. But tutorial 15, Blast from the Past of Christmas Past with Pat McGrath, Celestial Nirvana. I mean, the gradient from Starlit into Golden Angelica, beautiful. Nocturnal Navy with this, gorgeous, obviously. Works well with the warms and the neutrals. But yeah. As usual, you could go to my Instagram page to see the final edits. I will start posting the final edits on my board as well here on YouTube. Check out the TikTok. But I will see you guys next video, because my allergies are about to just start flowing. So I need to take these pictures quick.